Hi, this is your astrological forecast for Monday, August the 30th. You're watching the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. We are going to get started by becoming balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher self by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness and negativity flowing out of our bodies, and it's being replaced by this beautiful white light. We see this white light filling our entire body, and then it goes out and forms a protective bubble around us. This bubble is made up of white light, love, and the will to good, and this bubble is deflecting all evil, all low vibration, all negativity back to its source. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher self, we are going to say our Sun in Virgo affirmation. I embrace my true, authentic self. I shine my light out into the world. We're going to say the affirmation together, and we're going to stay in this space of white light connected with our higher self for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I embrace my true, authentic self. I shine my light out into the world. Good work. And as today and this entire week is all about working on balancing and harmonizing relationships in our life. As I said yesterday, the most important relationship we have is with ourself and our higher self. So this affirmation helps us embrace who we are and embrace that connection with our higher self. That is the work of Virgo, and it's also going to be the work of this week in working with bringing harmony to our relationships. So today we have Mercury moving into Libra. Mercury is going to be joining Venus in Libra, and Mercury will be staying in Libra for a little bit longer than usual. Mercury is going to be in Libra until November 6th, because Mercury goes retrograde at the end of September. So the questions we want to ask ourselves today with this Mercury and Libra energy is, how are we communicating what we need as far as balancing our individual self, how we balance our mental, emotional, and spiritual self, how we are bringing balance to our personal, intimate relationships, how we are bringing balance to any of our relationships, any of our other relationships, including, because there is a lot of work to be done this week on group work, whether that group is in a family or a career, occupation, anything like that. There is work to be done on the group level as well. This Mercury in Libra enables us, because Mercury is all about the processing brain and the data and looking at the facts and sorting and arranging. Mercury helps us get really in touch with what we need to bring balance, not only for ourselves but for the other. We find with this energy that we are able to entertain more than one perspective. We have the ability, as long as we're not stuck in what we want, our own answer. We have to remember, this is all about the group, not just us anymore. The Aquarian energy is all about group work. It's taking the focus off the self and putting it on us as the whole. So if we can come out of our ego of being right and having the only answer, and are able to embrace and entertain all the different perspectives that are being laid out on the table, we are going to be amazed at the resolution, the solution, the new way of doing something that comes out of this group work. And we can do our part by remaining objective and inclusive, making sure everyone's opinion is included for the final solution. So how are we communicating in our relationships? How are we communicating what we need in our relationships? And how are we making sure that we are supporting, we are honoring the other in the relationship? That is another big question for this Mercury in Libra. It's a great time to bring balance, like I said, to any relationship, whether that be intimate or up to the group. But it does take, again, being objective and being able to honor the other perspective. And even with our intimate relationships, we can see where the other is coming from, and we can actually work together to come up with a solution that supports both of us, supports the relationship, and not just one of us. So it's a great energy for that. Not only that, now, we also want to make sure that in expressing what we need to be supported, that we come from a place of diplomacy, tact, and, okay, I'm going to say it, a little charm wouldn't hurt either. We can attract more bees with honey than we can if we come charging out my way or the highway and being confrontative and being aggressive. I'm going to tell you right now, if that's the energy we're coming from, we are going to get nowhere, because this is the energy of working together. So that is what we are working on today. I just noted a couple of little negatives. I always like to kind of skip by those, just skim by those, but we have to take those into consideration too. With all being very clear and seeing all these different options and the possibility of all these different options and perspectives, we might get stuck in just looking at everything and not being able to pick one. We can't make a decision because, oh my gosh, this would help it over here, but this could help more over here. Is this better than that? Or maybe if we went with that or there, oh my goodness. So we get ourselves caught up in trying to figure out the best solution. And in the end, we just need to pick one. They're all pretty much alike, and we can make some adjustments and amendments later on. So remember, don't get caught in not being able to make any kind of choice at all. So, and the other thing is, just remember to be sensitive to the other and not get stuck on me, myself, and I, and being sensitive to the other and where they're coming from and their feelings too. So, good stuff to work on today. I think I mentioned everything. Let me turn the page here, make sure I caught everything. Yep, that's it for this Monday, August the 30th. Let's see what our advice is for today on this Monday. Can you believe summer's almost over already? Not really here in Florida. We got the heat. The heat's turned on for at least another couple of months yet. Okay. Advice for Monday, August 30th. Rescue. That's a good one. Magic prayer. Metamorphosis. Well, this is some really, really cool energy here. Spirit's got some great advice for us today. It's okay, guys, to ask for help. It's okay to reach out and ask for support. It's okay to ask for what we need to be supported and honored. Let's not compromise ourselves by putting ourselves on the back burner and allowing others to use power over us today instead of standing up for ourselves. So rescue means it's okay. We can ask for what we need. We are okay. We are supported. We just have to ask for it. Don't keep covering it up because we just don't feel we're worthy enough. Magic prayer. The first place we start in asking for support is with our higher self. And Spirit has come today to say, hey, are you developing that relationship with me, guys? Because I'm here waiting. I'm here waiting to answer any question, any prayer that you have. But you need to ask, and you need to set up a relationship with me so that you can hear my guidance and what I have to say. Magic prayer. Take the time to get with Spirit on a daily basis. And finally, as we work this month with the Sun in Virgo, as we work with the relationship and asking for what we need to bring balance, as we work with Spirit, discovering who we truly are and becoming comfortable with that, it is nothing less than a metamorphosis as we release everything that we don't need, everyone who is holding us back from our growth. We get in touch with our true self. And then like the butterfly, we spread our wings. Our beauty is reflected in the outer world. So great advice for Monday. Have a great day. Remember, it's all about us now and just about me. Me is important in the us, but we gotta add me to the us, and be inclusive. So take care. Remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel, life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great Monday. Namaste.